Hello, today we will be analyzing the poem Words by Sylvia Plath. We are Camila Giron, Andrei Isaca, and Ana Paz. I will now be reading the poem Words. Axes, after whose stroke the wood rings, and the echoes traveling, off from the center like horses. The sap, wells like tears, like the water striving to re-establish its mirror over the rock, that drops and turns, a white skull, eaten by weedy greens. Years later, I encounter them on the road, words dry and riderless, the indefatigable hoof taps, while, from the bottom of the pool, fixed stars govern a life.
Literal meaning and theme. As we read the poem, there were some words that we did not understand, so we looked up their definitions. The first one was sap. Sap is the life-giving fluid which nourishes a plant or a tree. The second one is striving, which is to make great efforts to achieve or obtain something, struggle or fight vigorously. Another one was indefatigable, which is of a person of their efforts or persisting tirelessly, and hoof taps, sound of horse hooves. The major themes of the poem are nature, words, and pain. The author works with these different themes by interrelating them to compare the pain generated by words to aspects of nature, like a tree or the sap. There is also the theme of the significance of words and how meaningful they are in a person's lifetime, as they can hurt, heal, and relieve memories.
Title. The single-worded title leads us to infer that the poem will have to do with words themselves. In this case, the title does not give us the subject of the poem, and at the same time, it creates the expectation that the poem will be about words. However, the readers are unaware of what the aspect of words the poem will evaluate. The poem as an allegory is difficult to understand at first, so the title gives us a better idea of what it is talking about.
Structure. The poem is composed of 4 stanzas with 5 lines each. Therefore, it is controlled in this sense. It is written in an open form with irregular meter and only occasional rhyme. The rhymes are difficult to identify because they only involve the vowels of the words, such as with the words while and life, using the letters I and E. The poem structure is not very controlled in this sense.
Language and imagery. The poem is very visual because of all the literary devices that are used. The poem itself is an allegory, which is composed of metaphors. Within this allegory, we are able to identify other figurative language. An example of the metaphor is axis, after whose stroke the wood rings. This is one we encounter as soon as the poem starts. This metaphor is used to represent how words cut her, just like an axe cuts through wood in a tree. They have a very big impact on her. We are also able to encounter personification, such as fixed stars govern a life, echoes traveling, and water striving. These are all personifications due to the fact that the inanimate objects are being given an adjective that only humans would be given.
Another type of figurative language that can be seen are similes. For example, echoes traveling off the center like horses, and the sap wells like tears, like the water striving. These are personifications because they use the word like to compare something to another thing. The author